Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Curiosity Maxx, and this is a haul video, an ASMR haul video, and I went to TK Maxx today, and it was because we got a new TK Maxx shop near us, and it only just opened on Thursday, so we went for our first visit, have a look round, and I got some cute clothes, but I'll show them at the end of the video, because I got some books and a house piece for my house. So I did, my shopping trip went pretty well. I was a bit travel sick in the car, because I sometimes get like that because of my sensory processing difficulties, and then I was mostly okay at the actual shop, and my mum had helped me to try stuff on, so that helped a lot. And by the time we got to the cash register and paying and everything, I was feeling only slightly fuzzy headed, because when I go shopping, I'm learning a lot about my sensory processing difficulties, and that's what it was, because when I used to go shopping when I was a teenager, I'd power shop and then feel really shy when I got home, but now I know how to shop pleasantly. So the first thing I want to show you is this beautiful peacock, and it's all beaded, and it's a fabric peacock, and with gorgeous lots of iridescent faceted beads on it in a frame, ready to hang up, and I thought this was really pretty. And at Christmas time I got some, decided that I'll get Christmas decorations that don't look like Christmas decorations, so I can decorate my house, and I got some peacock ones from John Lewis, so I plan to put this up and then put my lovely peacock baubles up underneath it, so it's like a display. And I will probably show you, well, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get around to doing it, but I will show you what it looks like when it's done. So I've got this was £19.99, and it's really pretty, and I love it. Try not to break it. And then there was book section, me books, and it was big massive art books too. It's like, it's really fun. So I got to try out a few of the art books, like the kind of things I would have seen on Amazon and wouldn't have known what it was like. I got to have a look through some of the art books. They had a planes, trains and automobiles picture book, like Dorling Kindersley book, and I was a bit disappointed by that, because I've got a book about cars already, and that I had like a lot about cars, quite a bit about planes and hardly anything about trains. So the trains bit wasn't helpful, because it's helpful when you want to draw a car or a train, but I would have preferred if it was more about trains. And then they had a big book that was like maps of the world, and that wasn't as good as I thought it would be. And then they had a really big book, history of the world, and that wasn't as good. But the ones I did get were these. I got 3 items from the book section. So I got this 30 Ways to Annoy Your Friends by Mail by Anna Benaroya, and contains 30 detachable postcards by Anna Benaroya, author of 120 Ways to Annoy Your Mother and Influence People. If you're one of those people who thinks differently, obviously, or wants to tell the world about it, these are the cards for you. So they're all postcards, but I'm not sure I'd send any of them, but they're like this and they're really fun. So, how to become rich, how to bite your tongue, how to appreciate what you have, how to curl your eyelashes, how always to have the answer, how to write an autobiography, how to appreciate jazz music, how to pretend you are really interested in something someone is talking about, how to grow a unibrow, how to be a little bad, only a little, how not to hate men, how to pretend you really like someone, how to figure out the meaning of life, how to transform into a fish, how to be a hermit, how to live a bohemian lifestyle, how to start your own fan club, how to teleport, how to be rebellious within the confines of society, how to transition into adulthood, www.howtobecomeaslavetottheinternet.com. I don't think I need any help for that. How to become a shadow of the person you used to be. How to fall from grace. How to become an international spy. How to become self-sufficient. How to be really awkward. Again, I don't need help with that. How to be interesting. How to pretend you are a foreigner. My mum used to do that all the time, like when there was like charity truckers in the street, and she used to just be French, because she is French, but she used to put it on thick. How to be mysterious, and how to be an artist. So it was really cool, really interested. And that cost £2.99 at TK Maxx. Then I found this, and it's Love Lawn 16 classic romance comic magnets. And it's basically a pack of 16 magnets, and you get a little booklet, and it's all about the sort of old school romance covers, and they're really fun. So I love fridge magnets to start with, and I thought this looked amazing. So on the back it tells you about it. So it says, this pack of 16 wondrously camp fridge magnets celebrates the golden age of romance comics and is guaranteed to add a romantic sparkle to any kitchen. The accompanying book provides a brief history of American romance comics and background stories for each magnet, revealing bodice-ripping, heartwarming, heartbreaking and steamy tales, whether they're exotic romances, confessions of the lovelorn or untamed love. So I thought this was really cool. I'm really happy I got this. And you get this pack of magnets and the book. and this cost £3.99 at TK Maxx. Bargain. Then the next book I found, it costs £9.99 at TK Maxx, and it was a history of art, and I've got a few, but I had to get this. Look at it, and this is like in this box cover, and the paint blobs are actually textured, and I just love tactile stuff like this, and I love the look of paint palettes with all the colours mixed up, and it's actually textured, so it feels like bits of paint. That's all. And then the book on the inside is pretty plain, and it's a visual history, so it's the usual sort of art history book. I wouldn't necessarily have bought it, but I adore that cover. But it's nice and compact, and I quite like how each section is a little write-up of different artists. It hasn't really got as much visual input, like examples in it, but I like it. It's got like what the art movements are about, and little short biographies of different artists, so you can look up more about them. So that's that book. And it's gorgeous. So now on to what you've been waiting for if you're a fashionista. I got some clothes. Because I'm inspired at the moment by Quicken's philosophy regarding clothes is take fashion risks. So that's inspired me. And another channel that I watch is Thrifters Anonymous. They're two awesome women, and they go around the big thrift stores in America, because we don't really have big thrift stores in the UK. We just have little charity shops. They just go round and they just grab anything that catches their eye and try it on. So I tried to do that a bit. I took about like nearly 10 things into the changing room, and I came away with 4 items that I actually liked enough for us to buy. So I got this sweater mainly because it's got this like waffly texture on it. I don't know if you can, it's got that texture on it, and I just like rubbing my boobs in it, because it's just, I love the textures. Just like rubbing my boobs on this texture. It's really nice. And this is a Simonsen Copenhagen. So this is the brand Simonsen Copenhagen, and this cost me £14.99, and I love it. I love it just because of the texture, and it's a really nice colour, and I love it. The next item is a pair of stretchy pull-on trousers, because I did wear jeans for ages, since I was like a teenager, but then I got to the point where jeans just were just sensory overload, and with all the buttons and things they just dug in. So now I regularly wear these sort of pull-on type trousers. So I found a pair of sort of smart trousers, and these are pull-on stretchy ones, and they are by the brand Jasmine and Giuliani, and they're really nice because they're really smart. I can totally wear these to because when we go the horse racing, I like to dress up, because me and my auntie go on the pull and look for not loads of, but I don't mind loads of lads, but look for the fit lads. So this, and if I don't feel like wearing a big posh dress for the lads, then these are really nice alternative for the races. And the price, this cost £16.99, and they're really nice and smart and comfortable. So I was really pleased with that. And then because I picked up those trousers, I saw this cardigan and it's got these blue cuffs. I thought that would look nice with the trousers. And this cardigan is by Anthony and Alison, and it cost £16.99. So it's just a really nice peach. I really like the shade of peach it is, and it goes really nice with the trousers. So it's a nice smart cash outfit for the races, or any nice evening go out or any occasion, and it's nice and smart but still comfy. And then I got this top, and it's got a picture of two birds and with silver foily sort of accents on it. And I tried it on and I thought, yeah, because I wasn't sure, but I thought, like, the Thrifters Anonymous philosophy, grab it, try it, because you never know, you might like it. So I got it, and I just really like the feel of the fabric. So hopefully, I'm hoping this foiling doesn't wash as well and doesn't like go all weird, but it's really comfy and they look quite nice on my boobs. So this cost £14.99, and the original brand is Edista. So that is what I got from our brand new TK Maxx store, and it is really fun. I managed to have enough sensory processing reserves to try clothes on, look at a lot of the clothes, and then look at homewares. Next time I go, I'll probably focus towards the footwear and look at the bath and body type products, and maybe have a poke around at the menswear, because sometimes it's fun to wear the men's clothes because they have really cool stuff and like really cool jackets and stuff. So that is my TK Maxx haul, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So thank you for watching. Yeah.